I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me. It's so nice to have a visitor. It's tough just scraping by out here, but I make do.
Show those thieves not... You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you. Not sure you should be walking around. It's a fine day with you around. Until next time.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. You and me. Take a look. All right, then.
If you know any true sons and daughters, tell them to head for the hill.
Smite you! That's...
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Need something?
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
You should buy some produce from Carlotta's stall. Most of it comes from my farm.
Good afternoon. The Circle are the ones who parcel out the job. That's Ayla, Skewer, and the brothers, Farkas and Vilkas. Kodlak advises them, but he doesn't really give orders. Only the most famous warrior band in all of Skyrim. Have you been living with the Horkers? When we arrive, blood is spilled and our blades sing to the glories of Ysgramor. This is life, brother. The struggle is what reminds us to draw breath.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you. Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Oh, got more to say.
Man like you needs a... None of them so... Now the horse I got for sale is 7 years old. But in fine health. She's got a lot of spirit, that one. We've taken to calling her Queen Aufsiger. Or just Ali for short. I expect you can name her anything you like, once she's yours. Ride strong.
The warm sand of elsewhere is far away from here. It is all in this note. An astute question, for we are far from home, and this is a cold, hard land. The wise trader finds the best opportunities, even if he must travel far to find them. Skyrim is a ripe opportunity indeed. The dragons and the war have scared many other traders away. But for those with courage, there is much profit to be made. May your road lead you to warm sands.
How can I assist? Khajiit are not welcome in the cities, so we make our camps outside the walls.
Welcome to you.
I hope that you will come to do business with us again.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill. What is it? Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle. If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
Ah, hello, my Khajiit friend. Yes, I hear that question often. My brother Honoriath and I came up with it one night after consuming rather too much mead. After our drinks, we went out for a moonlight hunt. We got separated, and in his drunken state, my brother mistook me for a deer. He shot an arrow that pierced my, well, rump. After such a memorable adventure, we knew we had the name for our shop. Try Hulda, the innkeeper at the Bannered Mare. It's just up the road near the market. You should check in at Dragon's Reach too. There's so much going on these days. The Jarl or his steward might have need of help. Thank you very much for your business. Do you... Oh, it took years. I actually advised the Jarl on political matters.
Blade and shadow. I am an artisan, painting in strokes of... After all, where is the If you change your mind, seek me out here. Walk always in shadows.
Yes.
Well, we've got small weapons as well as big. Adrian, at her places. Anyway, our wares are... That'll be the Jarl. Things are tough for him now, I'd wager. What with the fighting and the dragons. But Balgruf's a tough old Nord. He can handle it.
Need something?
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
Everything's for sale, I'd even buy one. Isn't it up? Not to mention my... but without a doubt the most interesting. On the one, but on the... All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum.
Stay out of trouble, Khajiit.
Nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son, What of Thorald? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me.
Greymane or Battleborn? Then I say, well met, friend. I could tell you were a sharp one the moment I laid eyes on you. Your son chose his side and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives, I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborns, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorald?
Do you believe
They
this
say
old...
Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice. Shouted him apart.
Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, Cowell. Your stupid son is dead. He died a Stormcloak traitor. And you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
All I can think about is my son, my Thorald. They say that he was killed, but I know better. It's not wise to discuss it here. Please, if you truly wish to help, meet me at my home. I'll tell you the whole story. Please, let's speak privately.
Mister, could you spare a coin? Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart. It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the since she died. I wound up here, but I don't know what to do. I miss her so much. Really? Do you have a place I could live? Oh, well. Thanks anyway, I suppose.
Your children, your very lives? And what does the Empire do? Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing! The Imperial machine enforces the will of the downlord against its own people. So rise up.
Got a lot of steel to shape. The Skyforge? I, my clan fathers have worked it since the first Grey Manes came to Whiterun. Skyforge steel is all the companions will use, for good reason. You blind, boy? I'm a blacksmith. Any halfwit could see that. Why? Who says I have to be? Skyforge steel is my art and honor. The companions need the best, so they come to me. Mm-hmm. Cause trouble in Whiterun, and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
We cannot afford to act rashly in times like these.
Nothing?
My lord,
What's the meaning of this interruption?
this is no time for
Jarl
rash
Balgrup
action.
is not
I just
receiving
think we need
visitors.
more information before we act. I just...
Who's this, then?
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. Whatever you have to say to the Jarl, you can say to me. I'm
It's all right,
starting to
Iroh.
think...
I want to hear what he has to say. What's this about Riverwood being in danger? Gerda owns the lumber mill, if I'm not mistaken. Pillar of the community, not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, Send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostility. What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so. The Jarl can be found in the Great
Farengar.
Probably sitting
I
on
think
his
I found
Jarl's
someone
throne.
who can help you
Not
with
over
your
here in a wizard's
dragon
laboratory.
project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
Wait for me. Farengar.
I wonder what Irileth is so excited about.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go. Jarl Balgrup is waiting.
Rorikstead's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a god. If a dragon attacks...
Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
No, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
Oh, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
What are we dealing with, man?
I'm the very soul of caution.
Help Irileth kill this dragon. Huh? Help Irileth kill this.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
I enjoy this work well enough.
Mom?
I assume you... It's part of the
yes,
Temple
Mom.
of Kinneret.
I'll make sure it
People
gets done.
say there is someone in Riften that can... Sure thing. It's yours for a day. The companions? In Jorvaskr? Magic is... Of course, there is Farengar. I'll show you to your room, right this way. What can I get you? You'd never think to learn from a Nord like the Jarl's wizard. I think I've
Well
got
met,
some mouse
traveler.
meat scrubbing.
What you need only ask about it. Plenty of folk ain't if by work. The more you'll want the but mind the bard, Mikael. We Nord, but Mikael. He sings only for gold and the
If you need more
affections
food or
of
drink,
wenches.
depends.
He
Are you
dishonors our
thirsty?
traditions.
Hungry? Both.
Did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles in gold he had made.
Now,
May your
please,
sword be
no
sharp.
more questions.
And your tongue sharper.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best... There's a whole... I studied there myself. I'm a bard, trained at the Bard's College in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying.
The gods in this city are all lazy and undisciplined. Things need to change.
What can I do for you?
I ain't done nothing.
Oh, did you need something? Oh, did you need something?
Commander Caius. Walks around
Think you can
Dragonfish
go blade to
like a
blade
peeing
with...
rooster.
And why
I
not?
could do his job
100
right.
gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crime. Let's go. Come on. Well, another maggot to squash these mice. Drive that snow back to the ground. Come on! Now that's what I call a punch. You got me. You're no... You're someone who can get things done. The heat of the battle is the fire. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her work. You've been talking to those companions? Too hot-headed, they cried. Weak. It wasn't my fault. I told them, over and over, that it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess they thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Why would I want that?
One of the first songs I ever learned.
I just lost control.
Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came
Good.
riding to
Chat
White
time's
Run
over.
Warwick's stead. And the
Want to hear a
braggart
little
did
Nord?
swagger and
Let's not waste any
he
time.
told of bold battles and gold he had made. But he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more.
Security in White
when
Run
his
is
ugly
terrible.
red head rolled
Shameful
around
is
on the
what it is.
floor.
The gods in Dragonreach say you've aided the Jarl on behalf of White Run. What do you think?
Welcome to our home.
Mother, what's the meaning of this? Who have you brought into our home?
Averstein, put that down. He's here to help us find Thorald.
How do we know he's not spying for the Battleborn? This was foolish. We can't trust anyone. Who knows what they'll do if they find me here?
I can't take any more of this. No weapons, please. Let's just talk.
All right, Mother. So, you're here to help? My brother Thorald, he was fighting for the Stormcloaks and went missing. Everyone assumes he's dead. But he's not, I just know it. The Imperials captured him, and they're holding him someplace. The Battleborns know where. I'd go and search their house for proof, but they want me to. I'd be captured, and then we'll never know what happened to him. So I need someone to find that proof for me. Anything that confirms that Thorald isn't dead, but is being held captive. I know those Battleborns have it. They'd be hiding it, of course. Wouldn't want it to get out that they've been lying this whole time. But you might be able to butter them up enough to lower their guard. The Battleborns, the Emperor's biggest bootlickers here in Whiterun. Their connections to the Empire and the Legion are well known. When Thorald didn't return home, there was no question in my mind. They knew Thorald supported the Stormcloaks, knew he was gonna aid them in battle, made sure he didn't come back. Locked him up someplace to get back at my family. I'm sure of it. Best if you didn't mention
If only you
anyone that
could
you
help
saw
bring
here.
my... It's hardly a secret that they have ties to the Empire and hate anyone who speaks out against it. Thorald did worse. He took action against the Empire, and the Battleborns knew it. He's my son. I feel it in my heart. Oh, you'd understand if you had children. He's my son. I feel it in my heart. Oh, you'd understand if you had children. I can tell you're new around here asking a question like that. My husband, Eorland, tends the Skyforge up at Jorvaskr. You should ask him about his work. It's the only subject that'll get him talking. Well, that and maybe those... Head up the steps from the market and look to your right. It's hardly a secret that they have ties to the Empire and hate anyone who speaks out against it.
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information. A woman. A foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. It's none of your concern. All you need to know. If that doesn't interest you, we're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city. She cannot hide from us forever.
You have the Jarl's confidence, friend.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again. Stand a chance. Come on, fight back. You're already dead. What's happening?
Everybody, get back! That sound could bring mountains down.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. Well, you can shout now. You couldn't before, right? That can only mean one thing. You must be Dragonborn.
No way, dude!
My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born
That was the
with
hairiest
dragon
fight I've ever been in,
blood.
and I've been in more than a few.
I've never heard of type.
I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to...
Coming back now for the first time in forever.
I'm taking command here for the moment. You head back to Whiterun and let the Jarl know what happened.
Huh? We've stopped. What is it?
Being awfully quiet.
I'm heading home, if you need me.
You believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping
Want
your
to hear a little
gums on
Nord
matters
wisdom?
you don't know.
You don't really know... You have a
Here's
strong
a dead
drink
dragon,
and a
and
fist.
that's something I definitely...
Got some... I don't claim to be the best. That I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Thanks. Plenty. I'd say the city's ruled by the Jarl, but you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legend. Don't forget to trade.
And reshape this land which is mine. For you, Red Legion, for I love you. I love
heathenous man, great Talos, cherished us, for he saw in us, in each of us.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
What else could it mean?
From Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. I'll present it to Balgruuf when his mood is agreeable. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered. Splendid. There's a house available right now. Very well. Just let me know when you have the necessary funds. Well, the plains... Most of Dragon's Reach occupies the highest, which we call the Cloud. That is an old tale. Long ago, the struggle... Olaf... And so, from that time until this, our great keep has been called Dragon's Reach.
We were just talking about
Enjoy your visit to
My
Dragon's
brother
Reach.
needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice, the ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant... These are our sacred traditions that go back
I need to ask you to stop.
Empire.
That shouting is making people nervous. Good.
I meant no disrespect.
Glad we straightened that out.
It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know? To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passion. Well, if you can shout, you need to go see the Greybeards. They'll know what to do. If I said that was a tedious, as long as I'm left alone. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor. The Jarl has recognized you as a person. The title of Thane is an honor. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service.
Father
I'll
says
guard
I'm too
you
young to train
and
with the
all
sword,
you own
so I
with my
practice.
life.
Terrible and powerful Talos, we, your unworthy servants, give praise, for only through your grace may we truly reach enlightenment, and deserve our praise too, for we are one.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that.
It's a shame, isn't it? This is the guild disciple, of course. Not as many pilgrims to the east. Even its name is an echo. I think if we had, but even if you could get to the Eldergleam, if you want to, you'll have to deal with. It's called Nettlebane. Your spirit. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Saphir!
So, have you
Wait,
gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy Hagravens yet?
You tried mercenary work? My Saphir doesn't. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I tracked it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it. No, I'm not. No, I'm a Redguard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. If you find that sword, please bring it.
I just want to go.
The who?
I'm sorry, I have no idea.
know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death.
Look at you. To no good.
miss the days when the Greymanes and Battleborns got along. Ever since the war started, we've been at each other's throats.
Do you have news? Did you find something? I knew it. Let me see, please. The Thalmor. By the 9, it's worse than I thought. So, Northwatch Keep. Then we know where to hit 'em. I'll do anything if it means saving my brother. You'll join us, won't you? Thorald can't be left to those monsters. What? You, alone, reasoning with the Thalmor? That's madness, friend. You're serious, aren't you? Very well. I'll give you a chance. But if you can't do it, I will.
Izmir, you did it!
Need something? Unlike the rest of my family, I've got work to do.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Can't wait to kill another Imperial. Fight, or die well.
up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Maybe you're expecting some surprise.
Aha!
Hello, my friend. What? Always thought it was... Not sure what's up there. Always thought... Not sure what's up there. Always thought... Not sure what's up there. My father taught me an important lesson many years ago. He said, Gwilyn, you have the whole world before you. Go out and experience it. Be whatever you want to be. So, I took his advice, and here I am. This life might not look like much to you, but I'm content. And isn't that all that matters? Have yourself a great day. Ah, such a fine day. Smell the air, isn't it wonderful?
Keep an eye out for wolves, if you... I did. Strange days when the monks... I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way. Good day.
Careful with that fire! I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries. Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind. Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years. Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. Puss! Shout at us, and let us taste of your voice. Strike us with the power. Puss! Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here? We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you. You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say. You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, a second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro. Unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. Shout to strike the targets as they appear. Well done. Again. You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori. How you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you wierd, which means whirlwind. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of wierd. Will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. X. Good. Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes. Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself... You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengraf. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return. 5. Our leader, Paarthurnax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him. We study very few, but in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege. The voice was, although this gift, true mastery in the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain. The Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods. If we therefore seek to guide you on the proper use of your gift. He was a great... After he finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords, he was the first. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born. As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path. No doubt you should focus on honing your voice. There isn't... Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn.